Hi everyone, and welcome to Storytime. Today I'm going to read one of my favourite stories, and the reason why it's one of my favourite stories is because it's about a group of friends that are dogs, and I love dogs, and it's called Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy, and it's by Linley Dodd. There's Harry Maclary. Ooh, that must be Donaldson's Dairy, number 60, and that's where Harry Maclary lives. Out of the gate and off for a walk went Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Do we meet some more of his friends? Oh, wow, that's a big dog, isn't it? He's leaping over the gate or the chain there. And he lives at number 54. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. He is a big lad. With Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. He's having a sniff, look around the lamppost there. Dogs do that, don't they? Who do we meet next, do you think? Oh gosh, look at that. That's a very spotty dog. And he lives at number 52. Very smart gaits. And this is Bottomley Potts. Bottomley Potts, covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. And Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Can hardly see him there, look, he's in the bushes, sniffing around. Who do we see next? Oh my goodness, look at that dog. You can hardly see his face. You can only see his nose, he's covered in hair. And he lives at number 48. Muffin Maclay, like a bundle of hay. Bottomley Potts, covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. And, you guessed it, Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. I think he's talking to his bird friends there, pecking at the seed. And who do we meet next? Ooh, this dog lives at number 36. And this is Bitzer Maloney. Bitzer Maloney, all skinny and bony. Muffin Maclay, like a bundle of hay. Bottomley Potts, covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. And Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Oh, he's having a rifle round in the bins there. Dogs do that if you let them, don't they? Gosh, this is a little dog, isn't it? And this little dog's got a very big wall around his garden, and he lives at number 22. And he's called Schnitzel von Crumb. Schnitzel von Crumb, with a very low tum. Bitzer Maloney, all skinny and bony. Muffin Maclay, like a bundle of hay. Bottomley Potts, covered in spots. Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. And Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. You can just see him disappearing off the page there. And can you see all the feet and the tails of the other dogs as they walk past? Oh, you can see them all there, look. Really good picture of them all. We've got Schnitzel von Crumb, we've got Bitzer Maloney, we've got Muffin Maclay, Bottomley Potts, Hercules Morse, and Harry Maclary. Oh, can you see a pair of eyes in the corner? With tails in the air, they trotted on down, past the shops and the park to the far end of town. They sniffed at the smells and they snooped at each door, when suddenly, out of the shadows, they saw... Shall I have a look? Scarface Claw! The toughest Tom in town. He looks a very tough pussycat, doesn't he? My goodness me. You wouldn't mess with him, would you? Oh dear. Said Scarface Claw. Oh my goodness me, look at those teeth. Well. Oh my goodness. Look at them all. Oh dear. Off with a yowl and a wail and a howl, a scatter of paws and a clatter of claws, went Schnitzel von Crumb with a very low tum, Bitzer Maloney all skinny and bony, Muffin Maclary like a bundle of hay, Bottomley Potts covered in spots, Hercules Morse as big as a horse. Look at them all. And Harry Maclary from Donaldson's Dairy. Look at them running away. They're so frightened, aren't they, of Scarface Claw? They're not even touching the ground. Oh, straight back home to bed. Do you think that Harry Maclary feels safe there in his basket, covered with the blanket, so that Scarface Claw can't find him? I think that's probably the case. And that's the end of the story. I love that story. I hope you enjoyed it too. Bye. See you soon.